All right, I don't know what I'm thinking doing this, but I have to go and get me some groceries. And I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Cart and buggy. No, literally. Cart and buggy. Do I feel like doing this? No. But it's going to be okay because it's a part of the wagon and the dream. Although this is not the wagon, but it kind of is. So, yeah, we'll see how this is. I was going to ask my sister, can I borrow a car? But I was like, I'm tired of asking people to borrow their car.
Hey, you know my car, but you gotta put gas in it.
I don't have no gas money.
How you supposed to be an entrepreneur with no damn gas money?
Well, can I write your IOU?
No. You still owe me.
Oh, I'll still pay you back then.
You never did.
I just got to go to Hobby Lobby and get this box for my customer.
No, sir. You go places you don't come back.
But I'm going to bring your car right back. And look, this is my new schedule. Look, this is my new schedule. Well, no, I had to go look at some houses. I had to look at some houses, but this is my schedule for real, though.
And you think that I'm about to believe you going to a store?
I'm coming right back.
Where's your gas money?
I'm going to put gas money in there. I put it in there the last time.
No, you didn't. You left cash in my car.
But I put it in there, though, for you.
No, you didn't. I didn't even use that for that.
All right. Well, this is my new schedule. So it's 9 to 5. Well, it's not 9 to 5, but do you see how we all set up on this schedule? Mm-hmm. So this means I take what I do very serious, being an entrepreneur, 100%. Okay.
Off days on Tuesday.
On Tuesdays only. This is not Tuesday. So you was eating up my stuff.
You could do that tomorrow.
No, customer order come today.
Another order today.
Do you think I should sell them evergreen trees some more?
Huh?
It's after Christmas. People been buying those.
Add some Christmas lights on them.
That's too much. I just like to keep it simple. But that's not a bad idea. But you know, somebody bought some more. Yeah, likewise. Like, all right. So can I use your car or no?
No, you don't have gas money.
I'll put it back in there eventually.
No.
I just gotta drop it off for real. I just gotta drop it off. I have everything I need. Huh?
I need it in there today.
Huh?
I need it in there today. I need it in the car today.
Okay, well, I still gotta wait for Etsy to clear out my order.
Oh, well, that's between you and Etsy.
All right. Well, thanks anyway, love. Thanks. All right, y'all. So this is the schedule today. And like I said, we got wheels coming through. So we going to be good. But this is my schedule today. So I got to get my work done. So that's basically it. So my next thing is I'm saving up for a bike. Yeah, I saw a bike online and I wanted. And at least we'll be able to get that as transportation versus walking. Walking takes too long, okay? But yeah, we're gonna do what we need to do. So let's do what we need to do. Use our feet. Now, the only thing about this is that this thing is super loud. Like, it is L-O-U-D. Loud. But we gotta go to the post office too. So, yeah, that's not too bad. So let's get to walking. Let's get to pulling the wagon. I did not sign up for this part, but I knew I had to get some groceries. So it's like, do what you gotta do. You know, I see an upgrade. It's coming real soon. Don't be not patient. Just be patient. Just be patient. It's given like, this is so embarrassing, but I mean, it's not that bad. It could be worse, okay? Could be worse. I mean, who in their right mind has a wagon and walking with a wagon in 2025? Like, okay? I mean, I'm literally walking with this thing. Okay, it's empty. Now it's empty, but it's gonna have some groceries in it. So that's not gonna be too bad, okay? Now, the part I hate is stuff like this. I feel like walking closer to like the ditches. Yes, the ditches with the wagon, like that's gonna slow me down. But I mean, what would you rather do? haul all the groceries on your back. No, okay? Nobody wants to do that. I don't want to do that. But, you know, I mean, wherever there's a will, I guess there's a way, huh? So, yeah. So I want to apologize to myself because, it sounds like I'm complaining, but I need to be grateful and very thankful, okay? So I don't want to complain. You know, this is a beautiful day. Some people don't have legs and feet to walk, okay? So that's not why I should be complaining. I should be grateful. And I'm gonna be grateful. I got a lot to be grateful for. Oh, in other news, we are taking a package to the post office. So shout out to you, Miss Doris. We're bringing this to you. Well, we're taking it to the post office. And yeah, we're gonna get there really soon. Really soon. Seeing all kind of stuff outside, like especially when you're walking outside, you do see a lot of stuff, okay? You see a lot of roadkill. That's number one. Poor animal though, you know, but I know if I was a hunter, that would have been some food. I don't know about rabies and how that works, but I do know how, you know, being hungry works. You know, sometimes you just gotta be hungry and eat what's there. Sometimes, not all the time now, just sometimes. Okay, so my cousin was driving along the road and he saw me walking. So he had stopped, he stopped his car. And I was like, no, I'm good. I don't mind walking. Plus I'm doing exercise for my legs, which is true. I don't mind walking. Yeah, I don't mind walking. And plus, back in the day, I mean, you technically kind of had to walk if you ain't had no horse or a mule. So, I mean, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that he did stop. But I was good though. Where I'm going at, it's not that far. And I'm really used to this by now. And plus I take the nature of it all and I'm like, wow, but something happened here. Like this was not like here a while ago. Must have a storm. Look. Yeah, like I wonder what happened. I'm seeing like trees knocked down. Like I didn't get the memo last week because it was not like this last week. So yeah, and I've watched some of the video like when I first started walking with the wagon. Let's just say I thought I was complaining a lot. But honestly, I wasn't complaining a lot at all. But like I said, this is another part of the wagon and the dream that y'all just don't know about. And part of me is like, you gotta keep on going. Don't quit. Plus, you are a Taurus and you are stubborn. You are stubborn. You are very stubborn. You always refuse help. The universe is like, do not be refusing no help, okay? But no, I want to do it on my own. I can make it on my own. I'm gonna make it on my own. Gosh, me, okay? All the time. I'm like that with everybody though. I refuse to be asking for help and handouts if I don't need that. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I know when I get that bike, when I finally get that bike, I'm not even looking for no car. When I get that bike, I'm gonna be so happy, okay? Besides, I don't think I need a car if I move to New York and they have public transportation. That's just too much of a bill. At least it ain't raining now, because we didn't bring no umbrella. We didn't bring no umbrella at all. So, yeah, that's a plus. Now Hi, I'm Lewis, and this is Wagon and a Dream. And I'm on my way to the post office, and we're gonna go ahead and make this happen. Nah, it's funny being sarcastic sometimes, though. It really is. Y'all not gonna believe this. My mama just pulled up. Literally, she just pulled up and turned around. Now she turning around, y'all, to pick me up. Like, I did not ask you to pick me up. What does she think? I'm a kid? I am not a kid. I can do this, okay? Yes, I would have asked to use the car, but I wanted to walk. So I'm gonna let her know that. Let me just say I'm very grateful for my mom. At the same time, you know, I signed up to do this, you know. And I don't mind walking, like I said, because walking to be able to do this is like, it's a lot, but you're gonna get a good exercise, you can think. So I don't know, universe, should we turn down the ride or should we just keep on going? I mean, it really is just a straight shot though. So yeah, I don't know if y'all gonna see this part of the video because she probably gonna curse me out and everything. Okay. All right, my mama said, put the wagon in there. Oh my gosh. I told you, do not believe in your dreams, okay? But I know why I did what I was doing. Where there's a will, there's a way, okay? All right, see y'all later at the store or something like that. I don't want to bother nobody.
No, that ain't the point about bothering nobody. Yes, you don't do what you're doing.
What you talking about? I do this all the time. This is not my first time. Why would I bother y'all? Well, Grandma, I have to get to where I have to go to.
Then you need to work on getting transportation. That's what you need to do.
I did.
That's what you need to do. It's no excuse for what you're doing. It's none. Work a part-time job. Do what you're doing in the afternoons. You work on transportation. That's what you need to do. You can work 5 hours a day, build your money up, get you a car.
Didn't we already talk about this?
Nah.
I told y'all we already had talked about this, right? Right. But, you know, that's what you have to do sometimes. But like I said, like I didn't want to like bother nobody. And you know I'm a tourist. And tourists are kind of, you know, we gonna do it ourselves.
So you need to come up here for a little bit, okay?
No, I don't, Grandma. I do not need to come up there. Why do I need to come up there?
Well, I'm out of it, then. That's the way that you want to be. I'm leaving it alone and just let your God's name, okay? Because I don't have time to argue back and forth with people. And what you know, right now I'm telling you what the right move for you to rest your mind.
Grandma, you need to rest your mind. I'm okay.
All right.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, okay, Mommy. Let me run them to this post office, and I'm coming back home. I'm minding my business. Everything's in God's hand right now. The thing I can do is cast all my cares and give it to Him, and He gonna work it out. That's all I got to say. I try to help everybody, but just like I say, people don't appreciate me, and that's why you got to cast everything to God and say, That's the only thing I can do. I did my part. Okay? So I love each and every one. No, I'm on here. Oh, okay. This one living on the line. Okay, all right, mommy, thank you.
Thanks,
all right,
Grandma.
call you back later. God bless you. Okay. God bless you. All right, okay. All right, peace.
All right, y'all. So we just did another package. So shout out to Miss Doris. Miss Doris, I got your package right here. Thank you so much for being very patient. I cannot wait for you to get this. So this is for you. I just want to say thank you again, and also thank you to Holly Hollister. Thank you so much. I couldn't do this without you either. So we're gonna go ahead and drop this off inside of the post office, and that is basically it. All right, so we finally got that out of the way. But that's why I was saying, like, you know, nobody won't see your dream like you will see your dream, okay? You cannot let people deter you from your dream, all right? They're not gonna believe in you all the time. They're not gonna offer you support. I totally was able to take that by myself to the place, okay? This is not my first rodeo. But I'm very grateful, but, you know, I was able to do that for myself. It's called being independent. Okay, so we made it to Walmart, and Mom has a lot of stuff going on with her, and you know, it's not my fault. So don't mean to say it like that, but a lot of people are going through a lot of stuff, whereas it don't necessarily be you that's the problem. It just be their environment, what they going through. So I didn't take it personal or anything, but I was kind of in my mind, I was like, well, you know, I kind of, you know, I know that don't have nothing to do with me, because I knew I was doing the right thing, you know, taking the item to the post office and also getting myself some groceries. You know, I knew I was doing the right thing. You know, I wasn't like doing anything wrong, but I had already talked to myself and talked to you guys in the camera about what my next moves was. For example, transportation, you know, like getting a car and stuff. Like, I'm not worried about no car. Who wants to pay car insurance? Who wants to do stuff with gas and maintenance all the time? I don't want to do all of that. I don't even miss that. I don't miss that at all. I do not miss no gas, putting it in. I don't miss I don't miss like the maintenance of a car. I don't miss like doing all of that. I don't miss that. No. If I lived in New York City, like in Manhattan or Brooklyn, do you think I would even care about a car? Probably not, okay? Probably be using public transportation all the time. Do you even think I care about an Uber? Probably not. So yeah, that's basically that. And you know, as long as I know what I'm doing, because I know what I'm doing, I have my own plan, my own visions, you know, I'm very grateful. But you know, like I said, I was prepared to do things on my own, because that's kind of how I am, you know. Not saying like I don't need your help, I don't want your help. It's just that, you know, I'd rather figure it out on my own, like I've been doing it, you know what I'm saying? And that's a part of me, you know, being an adult. You know? Because I clearly was capable of pulling some groceries with that wagon, okay? It's not my first time having to do all of that. I'm grateful because I didn't ask nobody. I don't know how they even found me going and doing that, but you know, I was kind of like grateful about that. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna shop for a little bit, give me some few groceries out of here. Yeah, but like I was saying, like I always say, all big dreams start out small. You know, you got to start out small first. That's why I was like, okay, if I get a bike, instead of always walking, it's a small step, small quantum step. It'll help me get around where I need to faster versus slower. But you know, it is what it is. So we're gonna go ahead and buy these fruits and stuff. So I'm gonna check y'all out later. And this is Walmart, y'all. It's a little normal, a little busy, but yeah, I'm gonna get these apples and stuff, healthy food. All right, peace. All right, y'all know how Walmart be. It's always a lot of people in Walmart, and it's less than 3 days for Christmas. So yeah, let's go on ahead to register number 12 to get this on over with. All right, huge shout out to Walmart for coming through with the groceries as usual, because I did not want to go inside of Dollar General. You know, Dollar General be taking like a chunk out of your money for that little bit of stuff that you get. I guess because they are a smaller store, they don't really have the capabilities like Walmart does to lower their prices. And yeah, I kind of, you know, yeah, they don't have what I be liking in there all the time. So yeah, I'm glad I was able to come to Walmart. I got everything that I needed. Well, just about. I'm still trying to figure out how to eat healthier, because you know, as you get older, the more you eat like junk food, really the processed foods. I didn't understand until, you know, I got older in my 30s how that worked with your health. So yeah, gotta be careful with that stuff too. But happy holidays, everybody. Happy crafting, folks. Lewis with the Wagon and a Dream. By Lewis. I'm surprised I even showed y'all the Red Wagon, but literally that was literally the wagon and the dream. If you really look at it, you might have your own interpretations like I did. I didn't think about it until just now.